everyone. I hope everyone's doing great. It's a little late here on a Friday night. I think it's Saturday morning for me, but I don't know. I had a late start. Real late start. Sorry I jiggled you. Alright. So, I finally got done with the body. Finally. It's been one thing after another with this thing. It was not easy. Getting it all stripped down and everything. I already went through and preheated this, and it's been cooled. It's all cooled down now. I got my wax and grease remover here, and we're going to powder coat this finally. Just got to be cleaned up a little bit after preheating it. I think it's kind of hard to see. See those spots on the inside there? There's a few on the outside, here and there. That's some of the oils that were soaked into the metals, because this is a porous metal. Now that all came out when we preheated it. So I'm going to take my wax and grease remover and get all this soaked in or cleaned up here at the bottom. There we go. Alright, I'm going to grab a rag and we can get this all cleaned up. Finally get this powder coated. I hope everyone is doing good. It's been one of those weeks, to say the least. Lots of jobs coming in, tree jobs. Lots of mainly cleanup. I did take down a tree, and I do have footage of that, and I will be posting that. So I'm trying not to touch it too much with my hand. I want the oils from my hand onto the metal. We want this as clean as possible. So what we're next going to do, get my air hose here attached. I'm going to blow dry it real good. And we're going to let it set for a little bit. There we go. Just make sure it's nice and dry. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to bring you over to my, well, we can use the chair here. I'll tilt you down to the chair here. My table is being occupied by that motor you see there for the Eager Beaver. Alright, so let me grab grab my bag of plugs here. All kinds of plugs, different sizes. They're all cone shaped, but we have various sizes here. There's some small ones, and we got some big ones, and all kinds of different colors. You can see they're a little bit different shapes, different cone sizes. Now, we need these. Try not to touch it too much. It's like the bottom's still a little wet. Okay, all these, no, I didn't miss the cleaning spot here. Some oils here. Alright. So, we're going to be plugging all these holes where screws go into, okay? Now that's very important. We don't want the powder coating to go into, no powder going into those areas that we need plugged up. So, it looks like we need some smaller sizes here. See, I guess even smaller here. We don't want no powder coating. Powder coating bad in those areas. And I'll tell you why. So, if powder coating gets into those areas, so we're gonna need some smaller ones there. Then you would have to go through and run a tap through these holes. And because when powder coating is, once it bakes, it's rock hard and it's thick. It's a little thicker. It's not like paint. Even paint, you would still, I would suggest, go through and tap those holes, or you could strip out your holes. Yeah, we got even smaller ones here. Look at that. I can barely hang on to these. So yeah, we don't want no powder in those holes. I find it a little easier just to put some plugs in there. These are for heat. They're heat-proof plugs, so we don't have to worry about them in the 400-degree oven. Yeah, we're just gonna find some plugs and just get all plugged up. Get all these holes plugged up. Yeah, I do have, a set of taps, tap and dissect. I have all that, but why go through, oil your taps, tap all these various holes, and then having to clean your tap every time you got to go through a hole. I suppose I could, but there's quite a few on there. I got one on the bottom here too. So yeah, there's quite a few holes. So why bother? And there's a couple different sizes here, different size threads. So why go through the extra work? Yeah, I think that'll do. I think we got them all down. Okay, no big deal. Alright, where I touch with my hands, I'll put a little wax and grease remover on my rag. I want to go lightly with the rag, and I'll tell you why, because there's lint. There's lint on these rags. And we don't want lint with the powder. The powder will make that lint stick up, and you'll have that imperfection. So I'm going to stick my finger inside this handle because it's not going to matter, because the only thing goes in there is the trigger, and then it gets covered. So I'm not real too concerned about that. And clean up any areas that might be an issue just real lightly. Yeah, this turned out pretty nice. I went through with a file previously and cleaned up all the flashing on it, cleaned up all the edges, and did all that. And you could stick this back in the oven and preheat it again for 10 minutes. You know, I usually preheat to whatever the temperature or the time and temperature of the powder coat. The powder, what it says. Yep, can't be too clean with when you do this stuff. So we're gonna come over here to the rack. I don't have the stove going tonight. It's not as cold as today was a really warm day. Considering it's November here in Michigan, it's usually in the 40s, 30s by now, and but today was 65 degrees. It was warm, real warm, and it was nice because I got some stuff done, and yeah. Well, probably a little too much stuff. That's why I'm getting a late start tonight. So anyway, yeah, I'm just running off my my ceiling heater, my electric one that's over there, right here. So I'm just running off that. And that thing, and that little guy, that puts out some heat, enough to heat this whole 3-car garage. So I'm gonna adjust the stand here real quick for you. So I apologize if it's kind of going all over the place here. You know, maybe we'll leave this section up. Yeah. There we go. All right. I'll get you over here. That way you can see the part. Actually, I wonder if I can get another view of y'all, for y'all, over here, in front of everything. Let's see if I move this. Get y'all over here. Here we go. Look at there. Alright. I'm gonna get my air hose hooked up. Let's hope everything goes good and smooth. Make sure we're plugged in. Are we plugged in? Okay. Alright. So my dual voltage powder coating system here from Eastwood. I'm not promoting it. I just find this one was the best one for me. There's other ones out there. This one wasn't too bad of a price, so this one I went with from Eastwood. There we go. So dual voltage, 1 volt. So it's got 2 settings. First setting is a lower voltage. Second is a little higher. The higher one helps get in the crevices, all these little tight areas that are in here, and also if you're doing like two colors and you're trying to go over top of another one. So the second voltage would be better. So, alright, let's get started. So, good. Oh, you know what? No, I did change over. Alright, good to go. So I'm just lightly hitting everything. Try to aim for all the deep crevices first, because it always tends to be the hardest to get. Inside don't matter too much. I just want it covered for help protect the metal. I'll shake the powder a little bit as I'm spraying. That helps get it a little thinner, diffused, so it diffuses more. Alright, move on. We're barely using any air. That's on the gun setting here. It's got a regulator. So we're hardly using any air. Let's see if I can. I don't need a whole lot. And this powder we're using is called Harley Davidson Light Textured Black. So it's not a heavy texture. As you've seen as in our the front cover in my other video. So I'm going to hit it with every angle possible. Go. The more you do this, the more you get an understanding of doing it. I really can't tell you how to do this. It's basically one of those things that you just gotta do it and do it your way, the best way it works for you. And a lot of that is trial and error. Luckily, the powder really isn't that expensive, so it's not too bad if you mess up. And it's pretty easy to, like, say if you screw up here, all you do is blow it off with an air gun. And when you're doing this well-ventilated area or have a box with a fan and filter in it, like a household filter, and you kind of like a little spray booth, that's the best way to do it. Wear a particle mask, that's the best way, because this stuff's not healthy to breathe in. I have a pretty well ventilated spot right here, so it's not so bad. Other powders are worse, and I will wear that, and it does travel. This black here is a little heavier, so it's not so bad. And it's ventilated. It goes in its particular spot and falls to the ground. So where I do it here is not bad at all. But eventually I will, once I get my shop going, I am going to have like a spray booth type thing going. So I think we're pretty good. Just gonna look it over real good. I'll look at everything, make sure I got all the coatings, everything coated as much as I can that I like it to be. Now, I'm not gonna get too worried about inside the handle. It's very hard to get powder in there, and it's gonna be covered, so I'm not too worried about it. I do want a little more powder in this little crevice, but it is a very difficult area, so I don't know if I can get it shot in there. As much. Oh, look at that! I did do it. See, I don't want to shoot in there and then everything else get over coated with powder. No, that would be the bad situation. You don't want too much, you don't want too little. Yep, so I think we're pretty good. Just gonna kind of go over the heavy area, or the big areas where it's gonna take the most abuse, and just kind of real lightly go over it. But other than that, I think we're pretty good right there. Oops, sorry, bumped you. So, I think we're done there. Next up is over to the oven. We're going to let this bake for 10 minutes. And I probably should have get the tripod set first, huh? Okay. So we're going to let this bake for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to see what it turns out to be. And then I'm going to shut the camera off real quick. And I got some stuff to show y'all. Alright. Set our timer. 10 minutes. We're good to go. Actually, I'll leave the camera rolling. All right. So I got some stuff in the mail today, or yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to make a video yesterday. Then I was beat, tired. But anyway, I had a chance to play around with it, as well as my daughter. She got to play around with it too. She's been playing with it more than I have. All right. Well, this is the front cover to the case we just did. So this is what it's going to turn out like. So it's got like a semi-gloss shine to it. It's textured. It's hard to see in there. So it's lightly textured. It almost just like original. Actually, it's really, really close to the original. Like, so close you probably wouldn't even tell. So anyway, I got something in the mail. I finally ordered one. It was a good deal. Now, it's not the name brand. I know that. But there's good reviews on this on Amazon. I got me a Dragon Touch. Okay, the name brand is Dragon Touch. It's like a GoPro, but off-brand. Came with 2 batteries and a ton of accessories, all but one that I did not notice it did not come with. One for my hard hat, for my climbing hat. It didn't come with the curved stick base, so I can attach this onto my helmet when I go climbing. I did order some. I found some, but I didn't read I know, but anyway, it's Dragon Touch. It has the 4K Ultra HD video. This is the Vision 3. So this is the third edition. I think it's their latest. It wasn't bad. It was like $40 for everything on here. And like I said, it came with a waterproof case. So the case pops right open. It's very nice. It's a lot like the name brand GoPro, but it's not. So you got the little camera. Come with a 2-inch LCD screen. 2 batteries. It doesn't come with the memory card. I don't think most of them don't. I believe, but and the waterproof case. Like I said, a bunch of accessories. It came with the curved attachment for like a bike helmet or a the helmet, you know, what my hard hat or climbing hat or whatever you want to call it. I usually call it a helmet, my climbing helmet, but on just not the stick base where this clips into. It slides right into. But anyway, not bad for the price. I did a little bit. I played around with it, did a couple videos here and there, but it's really nice. It's very, very nice for the price. I'm not complaining whatsoever. So why people pay for the name brand now? Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. But I just saw it. It was a good price, and yeah. So I will be able to get better footage. I can, instead of worry about my camera or my phone, which only records up to like 25 minutes, I believe, at a time. I couldn't find any adjustment on my phone to change that, but this will go non-stop. So very nice, very nice. Big screen, got the audio, everything, and you can hook it up to the app on your phone. Comes with a wrist button, so you can turn it on and off. Like I said, it goes right to your phone too, like a live feed to your phone, so you can look at your phone and adjust the camera, or you can just all the settings right on your phone to the camera. So it comes with all kinds of accessories and options to work with this thing. It is actually far better than I thought it would be. So I'm very, very pleased. Thought I got something else too, but I don't remember. Nope, I guess not. Oh yes, I did. I was at Walmart yesterday, and I got a new work light. This thing is awesome. It's LED all the way around. Now you can use it as a regular flashlight. It's got high beam, low beam, and then when you hit it again, now these all come out, and you can turn it. Well, it only goes one way, so you can turn it so it works like a base like this. So you hit the button again, you got all 3. Then you hit the button again, you can do all 4. Thought you did. Oh, I think it does all 4 when it's up. Oh, maybe not. Or the battery could be dying. Actually, the battery is dying. But anyway, you hit the button again. All 4. Yeah, see, I didn't even hit the button and it already turned off. Went down. So I do need to charge it. But anyway, all 4 of them turn. Turn on and off. Yeah. Ooh, sorry, that's probably a little break. And then it's got a magnetic base. It's even got a hook. You can use it as a hook light, like under the hood. If you're working on cars, like I do a lot. So I thought, and it was, I think, 20, 25 bucks. I was like, oh, that's one heck of a deal. I needed a new work light anyway. Yeah, it's got, I mean, you can use it just standing there. You use it like that. It's rechargeable, and it came with a charging cable and a wall mount charging cable or charger, as well as a car charger. So you can plug it in your car, your vehicle. If you don't have USB, you can use your cigarette lighter hole. So I thought, that's not a bad price. So, and then, like I said, I need a new work light. I've been using this little cheapy one. It's LED, but it runs off batteries. Don't last very long, but it works. It's got magnets on the back here and the bottom, and it's just a cheapy off-brand thing. This one here is by Everstart. So like the car batteries, this. So they make this. Stanley, I think, makes the exact same one. I think it's the same one, just different name. But yeah, so I got a couple things. But I'm very excited. This way I can share with you all better with this, my new camera. So, very happy with that. I think I'll plug this in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Charging light on it. Oh, pretty cool. Tasman. Very cool stuff, man. I watched your video yesterday. I believe it was yesterday or the day before. That's pretty cool. That was very nice of you to send that saw out to Pip Hawk. That's amazing. Yeah. He seems like a good guy, and to do that, that's very cool. I enjoyed that very well. That's, yeah. See, I got one too. I'm very excited about this. I haven't got this one running yet, but I can't wait. I do have that ProMac running. I've been using that on all my jobs here lately. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for you. I hope it turns out well for you, Pip Hawk. Very cool. Alright, we're done. Our time is up. Our part is done. Oh yeah. Look at this, fellas, ladies, gents, women and children. Woo! Guess what? I can finally put my saw back together. This is for the Eager Beaver 2.0 McCulloch. I'm very excited. I can't wait to get back together now. It's been waiting and waiting. So, look at there. So it's just like the front cover. Everything flowed out nice. I don't see any issues. You can read the on off and all that. Real nice. Fuel, oil. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Well, I was going to put a light on it, but I don't know where my other light went. Well, we can use the cheesy one. So. Yes. Yes. Look at this. Turned out beautiful. Yes. Lightly textured. Yeah. Very nice. Very happy. Very pleased with it. So, these two pieces will finally go together like so. Ta-da! Well, we're gonna let this thing cool, and soon we'll put it back all together, and then get the saw running good. I got some tuning to do to it, and yeah, we gotta get some tuning in with it. Get it dug into some wood so I can do some real fine tuning. Oh yeah, I got a lot of flags going around. I had to drape these two over here. We had a bad windstorm, which has been keeping me busy with tree jobs. Well, it killed my flagpole. Yeah, it snapped. It lasted a good while, but yeah, it snapped. So, got my American flag and my Marine flag. I drooped them over my bike so they could dry, and got to go get a new flagpole. That's what I should have got today. Oh well, I'll get it tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I am running over to Flushing and getting another McCulloch. It's a 250. So I have this 250, which is in pretty rough shape. I'll eventually go through it and fix it up, but this you should see this 250. This guy wants to sell it, real dirt cheap, like dirt cheap, and it's in mint condition, beautiful, hardly any paint chipped off it. Guy said it ran when he put it away, so he hasn't started it yet, or previously. So yeah. So I'll grab this 250. The cover's not on it, so it might look a little funny. Oh. These things are huge, big, bulky. So, yeah, so here's the 250, yeah. It's a little dirty still. I haven't got it through cleaning it. I've been trying to take my time and do one saw at a time here. So, here's the 250. Missing the gas cap. That's why I haven't gone through this, see if it started any. But yeah, this one's not in bad shape. It's just dirty. So yeah, it's not too bad. Look at this. Look at the bar. It's in great condition. Great condition. Original McCulloch bar. Look, hardly any paint off the tip. Isn't that amazing? The bar's upside down, but I can turn it upright so you can see. Oh, there you go. You see it? The engraving? McCulloch engraving there? At least they flipped the bar. That's good. The bar's actually in not terrible condition. They need to flip it again. It's got a little mushroomed out, but I can fix that. No big deal. But this was the best bar I saw out of my other ones. I got a bunch of original McCulloch bars. I think this is my third or fourth one now. So yeah, it's pretty dirty, but yeah. So I'm gonna pick that one up tomorrow, and I can't turn down the deal because it's super cheap, like I said. And yeah, I want to get this thing. I would love to get this thing started. Ooh, it's got good compression in it. Yeah, crazy compression. Ugh. Yep. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Get that thing going. This one only had 20-inch bar. I think the guy said he only had a 16 on that one, which is surprisingly really small, considering that's an 80cc engine that's in there. But who knows? We could use it for something else. I think it had original McCulloch bar on there too. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do tonight. I don't know if Tin Man, if you watching the videos at all or not, but I don't know if you popped over here yet. I invited you, I believe. Just when I take a look at some of the saws I wanted to get ported. I'm really wanting to learn that porting. So, yeah, Tin Man, if you guys haven't seen some of his videos, check it out. Very cool stuff. Very nice guy. And you can learn a lot from that guy. Yep. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, very cool stuff, Tasman. I enjoyed that very well. That was pretty cool. Very cool. Yep. And I'm sure, Big Pog, I'm sure you're gonna love that saw. That's one of the best saws ever. I know I love my little Pro Mac, which is very similar to the automatic. They're pretty much the same saw. But yeah, they're very nice saws. Very. Like I say, I used to take mine with me every time, every job now. I did order a new bar for that. I did order a new bar. I got a 28-inch bar and chains and some chains for it. So I did finally break down and get a new bar for that. So that's happy. I'll get that Tuesday, I believe. So anyway, you all be good. Have a nice day. I hope your day is beautiful and wonderful as much as it can be. And do something nice. Do something nice for someone else and for yourself as well. And I will see you all in the next video. So please be kind, be safe, spread the love.